All right, it's Blake and Aaron, War of the Roses. Diane, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show. What's up?
Thank you, thank you.
What's your story?
I have a little bit of a problem. My story is I'm recently divorced. I was married to my ex-husband for 10 years. We have 2 children. I recently started dating someone, a little iffy about getting onto the dating scene, as you can imagine. But I started dating someone. His name is Mario. He's a little younger than me.
How young?
He is 12 years younger than me.
Ooh.
Robbing the cradle.
No. Go, girl. Get it.
I am. I thought I'd try something different.
So wait, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm 40. My husband was 40 as well, so this is a bit different for me. I met this guy, Mario. He's a bartender at times.
At times. At times.
At times.
This sounds to me. This sounds a little like payback to me, or making up for lost time. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get over my ex-husband. But we've been dating, and I just find some things a little strange. He always comes to my house. I always go to his house. We don't ever go out. He doesn't take me out to dinner. We don't meet for lunch. We don't do the movies. We don't do anything. I don't know if it's because of his schedule, my schedule. He's kind of nighttime. I'm kind of a 9 to 5 type of woman. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if he's ashamed. I don't know what it is. He always comes over to my house. He loves how I cook. When my kids are not there, I do the candlelight dinner. I'm old school. So I'll cook for him. He loves it. He takes the leftovers with him, takes it home. I go to his house. He has the little, bachelor pad, the big screen TV and things of that nature.
I know this is going to sound weird, but you're like a mom with benefits.
Oh, well,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
No, because, you are doing everything. But so I'm assuming do your children live on island?
Yes, they do.
And and your husband's still on island as well? Ex-husband,
He
sorry.
is.
Okay.
Yes, he is. We share custody.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. So you're not bringing him because my thing is when people get divorced, and especially I don't know how old your kids are, but bringing new people around constantly, I just get very upset with people doing that because I feel like it's so inconsistent for the children. Are you doing that with this kid?
No, I totally agree with you. No, I don't do that at all.
Okay.
Since we were together so long, I really don't want to do that until I know that the person is the person that I'm going to be with.
So,
okay. I like that. I respect that.
So what's it like for you dating, somebody much younger than you?
It's different. I kind of like it though. He's very bubbly. He has that carefree attitude. I'm recently divorced. I have 2 kids. I've been working at the same job forever, so it's kind of fun. I need a little spontaneity.
Because you haven't had some strange in quite a while, as they say, and so now you got a young buck coming up, up in there.
I do, and I can't complain. I can't complain.
So are you guys serious? I mean, what's the deal between you two? Do you think he's cheating on you, or what's going on?
Honestly, I tend to think that he's doing some other things. Like I said, we don't do anything during normal hours. It's always either at my house. It's always either at his house. So I think, he's young. I'm 40. I have 2 kids. So I sometimes think he's doing a little dibbling and dabbling. He won't tell me that. But I've been around. I'm not really new to dating. Before my husband, I dated, but I'm a little iffy.
But you know what? Are you just having fun, or do you like this guy and you really care?
I like him, honestly. I like him. I would like for him to be around a little bit longer. I would like to eventually introduce him to my children at some point, but I'm just not too sure where he's going. I'm not too sure what he wants to do. He's young, much younger.
All right.
So I'm in the middle. I don't know.
Well,
so basically, you guys have a lot of sex, and you cook for him and give him leftovers. That sounds amazing.
They both satisfy each other, it sounds like.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way, yes. If you want to put it that way, yes, yeah.
So it's early in the morning. Is Mario? Is he going to be? He's probably not going to appreciate a phone call if he's a bartender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's probably not. He's probably like in his 14th dream by now. But, there's some things we just have to do.
Well, let's hope he's awake then.
So we'll get Mario's phone number, and we'll call him, and we'll kind of find out what the scoop is. We'll offer him a free dozen red romantic roses, and we'll see if he sends them to you.
I hope so.
What if he doesn't? Are you prepared for that?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm prepared for that. He should be sending them to me, I would think.
Okay, but you guys haven't been too serious, so don't.
Yeah.
We just don't want to break your heart again. It sounds like you just went through something.
I did,
Okay.
and I hope he sends them to me.
Okay.
We'll call
Me too.
Mario next on War of the Roses. It's Blake and Aaron.